Hey, Justice.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So what do you guys do with this one? I mean, to come off of the Brooklyn experience and this, and just yeah. Like that's what Brian Shaw said. The good
I
thing
mean, you
is
gotta
that,
learn from it. You
Okay.
know, like any game. You know, there's wins you can learn from. There's losses you can learn from. We gotta learn from it. Figure out what we could have done better. But it's so many games. You kind of got to move on. But you don't want to be too careless and just throw it away. But look at it. You know, dissect it a little bit, and then
yeah. Seems like a healthy way to approach it. What can you learn from it? What do you take away from this one?
You got to bring it every night in this league. All guys, even guys that aren't playing, they got to be involved and not cheering, but you got to be engaged in the game. You got to find ways to impact winning, whether you're coming off the bench and playing, whether you're starting, whether you're not playing. You know, you could be trying to keep someone confident or something you see out there can help, but we just got to be more engaged, I think. Energy is a big part of that and our attention to detail for sure.
Justice, you were on the floor with, a pretty interesting just 5-man unit to start, the fourth quarter and at different points throughout the game. I mean, just guys that, weren't on the team a couple of weeks ago and things like that. But, they gave the arena some energy, gave you guys a boost for a while there. Was it just kind of fun to be able to, share a moment with these guys who, for some, they're getting really a chance to kind of prove themselves in the league like this?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys I was playing with are trying to prove something. They have something to prove, something to gain, trying to make a roster or trying to get to the next contract. So those type of guys are always going to bring it. And like you said, some of those guys I've never played with before and, I don't really know their games too well. But honestly, when we're out there, I just try to tell everyone to have fun, take your shots, play together. And that's sort of, what we were doing.
Justice, one of the team's struggles this whole season has been being able to score in transition, and that came up again today. What do you think has been the difficulty just making the right play on the break?
That's a great question.
Because it seems like it'd be one of your strengths.
Yeah, maybe indecision. Maybe also not recognizing where the advantage is. Sometimes we have opportunities to make cross-court passes that will kind of put us into an advantage on the break. Sometimes it could be overpassing. Sometimes it could be not passing enough. Sometimes we're running a little slow. And those are my best answers for you tonight.
How do you work on that?
It's hard, especially with this virus. We're not practicing as much. We're not able to get that. But I guess just watching film and that constant dialogue, talking about things you see in film, go home at night, watch it, talk to guys, text them on the plane, watching film, talk about it. I think the dialogue is probably the best way for us to fix that this year.
Justice, Coach Shaw was here before you, and he kind of said, this kind of felt like one of those trap games, so to speak, where it's like, you guys had this East Coast road trip, you're home, but it's only for one game. And so maybe it doesn't feel like a home game, I guess, but is that kind of how you view it? Like the energy, he said the energy was off a little bit. Is that how it felt?
I don't really believe in trap games. I know every game that's on the schedule, all 82, and they're there. It's not really anything trapping about it. I understand, but just kind of the way I'm wired, my upbringing, playing at Duke, playing in Miami especially, like, there's no really such thing as a trap game. Like, those are NBA dudes over there. Yeah, we just got back from the East Coast, but that's not I'm not a big believer in that.
And kind of a fun question, I guess, but at one point tonight,
I like that.
At one point tonight, though, you were on the floor and it was 3 left-handed players, you, Amir, and Jay. I'm kind of wondering, at one point this season, do you want to see Luke and Isaiah out there with you guys?
Luke's not left-handed, so don't let him try to be left-handed.
I know he's a natural righty. But...
No, and unnatural. He's right-handed, not left-handed.
So you just lied to everybody?
He lies.
Do you want to see the 5 of you out there though?
No, I've been there, done that. I did it in Miami. look up the tape. We did it. But
Do you remember who you were on the floor with?
yeah, it was like me, Chris Bosh, Josh McRoberts. I'm a Josh McRoberts, maybe Luke Babbitt, maybe Tyler Johnson, maybe Goran Dragic. It was like 5 of those 6 we were out there.
Never again, though. You don't want that.
Nah, I don't want to relive that one. The floor spacing gets a little messed up.
Thank you.
Someone have a more important question. I just wanted to know if you and Luke have had this conversation.
Yes, Luke is not left-handed. Luke is right-handed. He just.
He just shoots a basketball sometimes.
I think I saw something about LaMelo, like it's LaMelo's dad made him.
Yeah.
Like my dad did that to one of my brothers too. So I understand. I don't know if Luke did that happen, but
you like when you sign your autograph, you sign with your left hand.
nobody wants mine. I signed with the left. Yeah.
Hey, but so you've been on a roll the last few games. Are you feeling comfortable? Are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm getting there. We're going in the right direction.
Okay.
Continue to climb the mountain, continue to stack the days. My body feels pretty good. So hopefully, January, February, March is my month. Like March, my birthday's in March. That's my month. I usually March Madness, that's my shit. So fuck with March Madness.
Go Duke, yeah.
Thank you.